Welcome back. Agencies are on month 6 of a 10-year digital transformation journey. Guidance the Office of Management and Budget calls delivering a digital-first public experience is the roadmap for that journey. Troy Bertram's Executive Managing Director for the Public Sector Partner Ecosystem at Google Public Sector. Troy, welcome. Thanks for coming on the program. There are a lot of challenges that agencies are running into along the lines of the things that Venus and her team just talked about. They're working on artificial intelligence. They're working on cutting-edge technologies. A lot of agencies are trying to graft those technologies onto legacy systems that they've had around for a long time. What does that transition look like in your experience for a lot of agencies?
The transition is a journey. It's learning, enabling the partner ecosystem, because many of our agencies, whether it's state and local government or educational institutions or the federal government, they've had systems integrators, they've had partners, resellers in their environments for decades. So it's also training and enabling and working with those systems integrators on the latest and greatest technology. Also understanding that we are in a hybrid environment. We're in a multi-cloud environment, meeting the government customer where they are today in their journey and ensuring that paths to contracting, procurement, training, and recruiting are all important. It's about recruiting the next generation of the workforce, whether that's into our partner ecosystem or it's also into government, and ensuring that the technology underpinnings of cybersecurity, workforce development, as well as platforms that enable collaboration across environments, critically important.
A lot of discussion about collaboration all across the government. What does healthy collaboration from the agency perspective look like, and what does that look like from the industry perspective? What helps industry help agencies the most in your view?
It's a feedback loop, right? It's pilots, proof of concepts, moving away from the legacy way of procurement that took years to work through an RFP to now pilots, proof of concept, demonstration of capabilities, working with incumbent partners or those that are looking at building software applications, ISVs. We support partners, whether they're build, service, or sell partners out of my business, because it is an ecosystem. It's those that are building, enabling on top of the platform in a very secure manner and ensuring that globally we can meet all of the emerging customer requirements.
The agencies that are doing a good job at moving from the old model to the model you just talked about, what are they doing to do that? What makes you say, yes, they get it, and they're moving toward this kind of model that is more effective?
It's collaboration with industry, right? As Venus and team were alluding to, it's sharing. It's providing the vision and the mission and enabling their teams to go work across industries and explaining where the outcomes are. We're talking about a 10-year vision. We don't have time to wait. It's what can we do now? What can we prove out now, pilot, test, and ensure that cybersecurity underpinnings are front and center. And that's exactly what Google Cloud is endeavoring to do with our partners and our customers.
We have about a minute left. Troy, what have you seen agencies do to reach that speed goal, but also to hit the outcomes that they want? Are both possible at the same time?
Both are possible and both are essential. The outcomes have to be upfront. How do you measure, innovate, think about what that mission outcome is, and ensure that we've ensured that our routes to market are encompassing of how government wants to buy and consume. Variable cloud costs is really hard in a firm fixed price era. So we've enabled our partners through a public sector subscription agreement to get that consumption-based economics into a firm fixed price, and it's a new way to think about cloud.
For a long time, we have 30 seconds, for a long time the conversation was how does industry get government to do things the way that industry does? It sounds like you've kind of flipped that. How can industry best meet what the government's equipped to do? Is that a fair read?
That's a fair read when it comes to how does government buy and acquire technology. On the other side, it's speed to innovation is hard for all of us to keep up with. So how do we work with universities that are training and teaching the next generation of workforce, whether it's first responders, state and local government, federal workforce, ensuring that the technology that we use in our everyday lives that Google's been providing for years in a very secure manner, and we've invented a lot of that tech. How do we bring that to bear in government?
It's great to have you on the program, Troy. Thanks for your time today.
Great to be here. Thank you very much.